Ohio's news media has been very unfair to Surety Bail. An article read, "Bondsmen oppose effort to move away from cash bail system." It failed to mention that there was several groups that was against House Bill 439. The news media has continuously tried to make Surety Bail look bad. Giving money bail as a title to the different types of extremely different bail that's used in Ohio, saying surety bail is anything like 10% bail is totally giving a misconception to the public. But that hasn't stopped the news articles to continue to attack money bail, even though they've never distinguished the difference between the successes of surety bail and 10% bonds. Instead, they lump surety bail, which is the accountable bail system that has zero cost to the taxpayers and by far the best appearance rate. They lump it together with 10% bonds, which is unaccountable and has a terrible appearance rate. And most of the warrants in Ohio are from these types of 10% bonds. They lump them together in the same umbrella. The Ohio news media also wrote an article about a man who was incarcerated for 9 days for wearing baggy pants and a hoodie. Well, they failed to mention a few important things. One was that it was his third time trespassing in the same area in less than a year. It also failed to mention the fact in the article that the 10% that was on the bond was less than what the court fee was. So what's happening is the news media is writing on issues to create a bigger community divide trying to sell news. The next article that we're going to mention that shows how the media is negatively portraying surety bail in Ohio is they put the article out that the rich buy freedom while the poor stay in jail. I guess they don't understand that people that commit crime are the ones that go to jail. They don't lock you up for being poor. The data that they use in this article is very incomplete and very flawed. The report doesn't even report the success ratio of surety bail. The 256-page report didn't have anything about how many times somebody was in jail on a bond that was there for probation, that had a hold on them. It didn't say how many times somebody already failed to appear. Instead of jumping to conclusions about surety bail, I have some suggestions for the news media. Here's my idea for the news media. Follow the money. Where does the 10% go that is paid to all the courts in Ohio? What account does the money go into on these 10% bonds? There sure are some nice looking courthouses in Ohio. Well, how about the news making a report on where the money is going on these 10% bonds? How many warrants are there in Ohio? How many are from OR bonds and 10% bonds? That sounds like some real news to me. Or are you going to keep taking the easy way out and calling them all money bail? The best in money bail is and always will be surety bail. It's accountable, it doesn't cost the taxpayers anything, it's transparent, it's the best for public safety, and it's best for the criminal justice system if you want any cases to get finished.